Today, I want to talk about how distractions work. We all think we know what a distraction is. You are on your way to the supermarket, and someone that's selling a product is trying to sell something to you, and he keeps coming after you. You can say that's a distraction that keeps you from going to the supermarket. A distraction is anything that keeps your attention away from something else. That's what a distraction is. And here's the thing, a distraction, you can have a distraction within a distraction. Let's say, let's say that you have a thief that's breaking in. And this thief has made a phone call to you pretending to be your employer. Well, you never really spoke to your employer, but he used the phone number of your company to tell you to come to the business because he needs to talk to you. So you're on your way to your workplace to talk with the employer because he called you. So when you're on your way, that same thief has someone else that's holding you up. There's a woman down the street that's begging and coming after you, and you think, woman, just shut up, leave me alone. So the thief caused a distraction within a distraction. Why? Because the thief knows the moment you arrive at a job and you say that you're here to speak to the employer because you have an appointment, you will find out sooner or later that there was no appointment at all. And then you can realize what's going on there. So the thief caused a distraction within a distraction to slow you down. Now there's also this beggar on the street that's haunting you. Why? Because you think you need to go to your workplace as soon as possible because your boss won't speak to you. You might be afraid they're about to fire you. So according to you, you have no time to waste. You need to go to your job. That's the distraction you're not aware of. And then there's another distraction that's causing you stress because now you think, oh dear, this woman is distracting me. That was going to happen. So your mind becomes occupied. That's a distraction within a distraction. Now, why am I mentioning this? Because that's what the enemy often does with us. Look, about a distraction within a distraction, often people have expectations. We all have expectations. There is no such thing as people without expectations. When you have people living together or cooperating together, there needs to be expectations, or else you can't live nor cooperate with one another. But often we don't evaluate those expectations. And because we don't evaluate those expectations, we are distracted by those so-called purposes that we ought to go after. Okay, let's say you have a young woman who's 24 years old and she thinks, oh dear, I'm getting old. I need to find a man quick to have children. First of all, 24 is not old at all, but in her mind, she thinks I'm about to turn 30 soon and then it's going to be too late. She has this expectation that she needs to find a husband that earns good money and that is validated by the community. Hold on, validated by the community, that's something that's something she was conditioned in since her childhood. She's not aware she's been conditioned. To find a husband that is validated by the community, that earns good money before she approaches 30, to her that is an ultimate goal. That's an expectation she has to meet. Some of her friends already have it, and now she feels like a loser. She's already distracted. She's not aware she's been conditioned. So now she goes to dating sites. She's evaluating men. And now that this is going on, demons are seeing that she's searching to get a man, and the demons think, oh there, she's distracted. And then the demons think, oh okay, she's distracted, so the demons possess a young woman near her, someone that works at her job, and this demon is using that woman to distract her with date suggestions that don't match this young woman's expectation. Let's call her Jessica. Jessica is the one that wants a man before she approaches 30. that's socially validated, that earns good money. Now you have this colleague that keeps bothering her with all these other men that don't match her expectation. So according to Jessica, this coworker of hers is bothering her with all those beta men. So she's now fed up with this coworker. She wants to get rid of her. She's so focused on getting rid of her, and now she feels stressed out because she has lost time dealing with that coworker. Jessica is not aware that she is in a distraction completely. Even if she meets a man that meets her expectation, if she would get what she wanted, it would validate her wrong way of thinking, and that won't get her anywhere in the long run. If she would fail, and she would hold on to that way of thinking, she would become depressed, give up on life, or whatever. What Jessica needs is deliverance. Now, why did I make this audio recording? Some of you may be in a double distraction, and you're not aware of it. That's why I'm telling you, evaluate your expectations. Evaluate the expectations of those around you. Look at the big picture.